The Moscow metro opened its doors on May 15, 1935. That day, underground, it wasn't just a new form of transport that appeared. A new world appeared. The metro was conceived as a project of the future, an underground city where architecture, art and everyday life were meant to exist together. The first stations were built like palaces. Light, marble, mosaics and sculptures. Every detail mattered. Every station told its own story. The metro grew along with the city. Times changed, styles changed, ideology changed, architects changed, and their approaches changed too. From the grand ceremonial halls of first lines to the strict functional stations of later periods. But despite all the differences, every station shared one common idea. They were created with people in mind. Over time, the metro became part of everyday life. Millions of people go underground every day. They follow familiar routes, they rush, they look at their phones, they leave. And gradually, they stop noticing the space around them. Stations that were conceived as works of art turned into just a background, into a road from point A to point B. But if you stop, if you look more closely, you can see that the metro is not only architecture. It is people and their movement. It is meetings and farewells, moments of solitude and brief intersections of lives. Every day underground, thousands of small stories happen. My story began there too. First came an idea, a challenge, the desire to do something no one had done before. 188 stations of Moscow metro in 365 days. All stations in chronological order, starting from May 15th, the day the Moscow metro opened. 1 year, 1 camera, 1 lens. With the idea came the name, SUBWAYSPECIAL. Something special from the underground, or someone special. Before that, I didn't have big projects. The kind where you have to go all the way to the end, with no chance to step off the path. I traveled a lot and I photographed a lot. Cuba, Southeast Asia, Europe. Each trip was a project, but without pressure and without strict limits. I had never photographed the metro before. After the idea took shape, my life changed. That period is one of the most valuable for me. Hard work, pure creativity, enjoyment of the process and of the result. At first, the idea was simple: to travel to the stations in order they appeared and photograph their architecture, the design, the details. But over time, people started appearing in the frame, and the station stopped being just space. A context appeared, a person inside the system, life underground, movement and pause. I've always liked photographs with people more. There is more individuality in them, more life. I consider my best works the ones where I managed to catch a moment, not staged, real, spatial. To impress those who have never seen the Moscow metro before is easy. It's enough to make postcard shots, rich decorative details, chandeliers, vestibules. But real beauty often hides from the eye. Sometimes to see it, you need to wait, not give up. I'm a Muscovite, and like most Muscovites, for a long time I didn't recognize the metro as something special. People ride the same station for years and stopped noticing them. After publishing, people often wrote to me, "I live at this station and I never paid attention." Every Muscovite has their own station, and whatever it's like, my task is to see something special in it. After the Moscow series came all the metro systems of Russia, from St. Petersburg to Novosibirsk, then Armenia, Georgia, Rio de Janeiro. Along the way I photographed the metros of Bilbao, Madrid, Barcelona, Berlin, Paris, Amsterdam. Behind me are years of work, travel, and a huge amount of material. And each time it's the same feeling. Every station in any system is unique. I have great respect for the work of other photographic artists. There are books and projects dedicated to the metro. But in my project, what I value most is not the result, but the path I have taken, as a photographer and as an artist. I often think that if one day someone repeats the path and can do what I did, I will gladly shake the person's hand. There is a lot ahead. My dream is to visit and to photograph every metro station in the world. Not just to tick a box, but for that very thing, the special.